We are You Are Echo Base Network. I am the coach. Thank you guys so much for being here and watching this video. If you've not already, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of our content that we release from week to week. Also, guys, if you'd like to support the channel, hit the join button. Look at the different levels of membership that we offer you guys. You won't be disappointed, and join our member family today. Nick and I greatly appreciate it.
Our friends Echo Base Network, Nick and the coach. Everybody should follow Echo Base Network on Twitter. Everyone. They're great, and they're doing a documentary on LucasArts. They did a really cool documentary on the sequel trilogy. They're doing a documentary on LucasArts. Everybody, let's do it right now. Let's all follow.
Echo
There's
Base.
179 people here. Let's all go to Twitter, and let's go to Echo Base Network, and let's all follow Echo Base Network. And also then go to YouTube and give them a subscription.
Echo Base Network. I appreciate that, Tim, man. You've been a long-time supporter, too, man. I got those comics from you. The Batman Predator comics.
And he even tweeted out Echo Base Network's video. And it's important that we talk about this one. Echo Base Network is a great channel. You guys should definitely go subscribe to them. They have been supporters of Geeks and Gamers for a long time, and their channel is getting some traction. And Mark Hamill tweeting this out, and specifically listen to what they say. This is the video Mark Hamill tweeted out, okay? This is important. Shout out to you guys for getting Luke Skywalker to tweet out your video.
That was awesome.
Nice.
No, when I saw Echo Base get a bunch of clicks on their one video with the reaction, and then getting that retweet, that was awesome. Those are the coach. You guys are awesome.
Hey, here's what, like, I still don't, like, I was watching the video about Star Wars Theory, and then suddenly they start talking about me. I'm going, whoa, I'm in the video? It's awesome. Like,
go ahead, Coach Nick. What did you guys think? I know you're wanting to say.
I'm gonna go on and say it. Holy is what I was thinking the whole time.
just what are you still doing awake?
Man, I just got done watching that Floyd Mayweather Logan Paul fight just a little bit ago.
And that's not all the fighting going on, by the way.
No, it was it was fights going on all night tonight.
So look, guys,
and Ocho, what about Ocho Cinco getting laid out?
Yeah. So, hey everybody, welcome to the very special late night stream here at EBN. We are honored to have you here. So Nick and I were looking at everything that was happening. We were watching the fight. We actually had a watch party with our members where we watched the fight together
on Discord.
Yep. But we're seeing all these things on Twitter unravel, and we were all talking about it. Nick and I have been getting messages on the phone. We've been getting messages on Twitter, even Facebook, on Discord,
Instagram.
You know, we run in the same circles with you know, a lot of you who are in those other channels, and we know these guys and enjoy their content. And so anyways, Nick and I were talking about all of this, and we're like, everybody else is wanting to talk about it, let's just go live. But and this is a sounding board for all of you. You're all gonna get to express what your thoughts and feelings. What we're not doing, Nick, is choosing sides here.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, we like all the people that are involved.
110%.
We're friends with all these people. All these people have supported us.
Majorly.
We've had all these people on our channel. We've been on their channels. So yeah, it's an unfortunate situation to say the least, for sure.
Yeah, it really is.
But we're not here to be like, Doomcock's right, Ryan's right.
No, if you
Gary's wrong.
Yeah,
you know, it's not about that.
So if you are so we're getting a lot of comments, Nick. What's going on? I just woke up. Who died? Like, there's a lot of people who really don't know what's happening. So why don't you kind of take us back to Friday night and just kind of in a very middle of the road, very factual, here are the things that happened, and we'll just kind of go from there.
So there's so much to unpack here. I'm going to suggest, if you guys aren't subbed to Nerdrotic Live, go over there, sub. That's Gary's second channel. He's got the video for Friday Night Tights up over there, and that's kind of where all this drama kind of started, where Ryan Kennel, admittedly on his part, you know, took a shot at Doomcock and really was putting it more towards his sources. You know, that's kind of feeding him.
I'll bet you. How much you want to bet there? Common gave you that that won't happen.
God, this camera.
Sorry.
Sucks.
No, you're good, bro. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
I forgot what I was saying. Where was I? Oh yeah, Friday Night Tights. So Ron Kennel kind of took a shot at Doomcock and really his sources and people that buy into that. But he clarified it, and you guys should all go research this and look at it yourself. Don't listen to, if you're on Twitter, don't listen to the Twitter mob, because there's so much false information going out there and people just trying to stir this stuff up and just add fuel to the fire on everything that's going on. Ryan over at RK Outpost really did a video today also kind of clarifying all this, so you guys can go over there and watch that if you guys want to go check it out. Doomcock hasn't made a video on this. I know he had a members only stream tonight. He's made some tweets and some comments on his YouTube channel. Gary from Nerdrotics pretty much seems to be kind of staying out of the whole thing. Jeremy made like a 17-minute long live stream and kind of hit on this. He seemed very frustrated with the whole situation. He was trying to stay out of it. But ultimately that's what it's about. Doomcock was not only, and this is just from what I gather from what's going on. So I have not spoke to Gary. I haven't messaged him or tried calling him to talk to him about any of this, because ultimately it's not really in my business. But all the public side of the stuff is all out there public. So, it's public, so we're going to publicly discuss it, the stuff that's been made public. We have not spoken to any of these people personally in any way, shape, or form. We've just kind of seen everything unfold just like everybody else. Doomcock just seemed very upset and hurt. Not only, and this is just my opinion. This is just, I'm not saying this is factual or true, but in my opinion, I think he didn't really care so much of Ron Kendall taking a shot at him. I mean, I'm sure he did to a certain extent, but I think he was kind of more hurt that friends of his on there really didn't speak up and say anything in his defense or to try to get Ron to clarify. And I think ultimately, that's where Doomcock felt most hurt, in my opinion. So that's kind of where we're at on all this. And then of course there's been back and forth on Twitter.
Can I time out here and just jump in here for just a second? So just to clear it up for everybody, the source of the criticism coming from RK Outpost on Friday Night Tights was about the content that Doomcock has chosen to go with, about the rumor videos.
Yeah.
Ironically, with Star Wars news being so slow right now, Nick and I had just had a conversation that we were going to we're not breaking rumor news. We don't do that. Nobody sends us messages like that.
Yeah, we have no sources.
We don't have any sources. We're the common folk here. But what we could do is we could actually have a conversation about the rumors. So we were going to start doing that, and our members have asked us to do that. Ironically, Doomcock is kind of taking a few shots for doing the rumors, and it's not just, my understanding is this: the criticism is not about just he's doing rumor videos. It's that his rumor videos are inspiring some hope from fans.
Yeah. And I think Ryan and some other people out there think that it's kind of a false hope. And it very well could be. All these rumors could be complete BS. And Doomcock does say take them with a grain of salt. He can't verify any of them. It's literally just rumors. It could be utter BS. And that's the thing Ryan kind of clarified on his stream today, is he was really more, I guess, taking a shot at people that run with those rumors as factual and being true. I think that's who he was talking to. I don't think he was talking to all of Doomcock's audience or anybody that listens to Doomcock. I don't think that was his intention from listening to his stream that he did tonight.
Right.
And with everything going on Twitter, the back and forth and all that, I think there's a lot of misunderstandings, miscommunication. But in Jeremy's video, he did come out and say that his DM'd Doomcock. He has tried calling Doomcock. He has text messaged Doomcock, email, like every single thing he has tried doing. He's tried getting a hold of him to kind of get all this figured out and not kind of have all this be public and stuff. And unfortunately, it's all out there in the public now. Jeremy did suggest that he would host a non-monetized, no super chats, no ad revenue, no anything like that, but to have Ron and Doomcock on, kind of hash things out, smooth things over, and Ryan, even in his stream today, said, showed a video where he was defending Doomcock. He actually did a video defending Doomcock when Doomcock was being attacked for, people calling him racist or sexist or bigoted or whatever, I just, there's a whole lot of, I think, misunderstanding, miscommunication between a lot of people here, and there's a lot of fire being thrown on, or a lot of fuel being thrown on this fire, which is kind of making things worse. People love the drama. They love stirring stuff up. I'm sure there's people going, oh, Doomcock, did you see what this person said? Jeremy, Gary, Ron, did you see what Doomcock said? Did you see what this person said? And
there's people that are here right now. Some of you guys are like, I don't like Doomcock. I don't like Jeremy. I don't like Ryan. And that's fine. Like all of that. You have your own feelings about it. Some of you don't like us, probably. That is okay. That is okay. We're not here singing Kumbaya either, trying to make everybody like each other. Yeah. This is just something that we are talking about. I would like to see all these gentlemen, come together in a private way and get all this where at least they understand each other. We don't want, like, I used to coach high school basketball. And I used to tell my teams, you don't have to be best friends. I don't really care. Like, I don't expect y'all to be calling each other on the phone every night and talking and telling each other good night or whatever. Like, but we do have to work together and be civil together. And if you're going to do things together and create content together, then you got to be able to do that. Yeah. Nick and I don't always get along. He's my best friend of 30 years. We've had many arguments and back and forths. So
yeah, we had a disagreement today,
and I've won nearly all of them, undefeated. Whatever. Just kidding. Nick doesn't lose. But yeah, man, it's an unfortunate time, with Star Wars news being so slow. And I'll say this. There's some people, Nick, that have said in the last couple hours here that this is about Lucasfilm and Kathy Kennedy. Mm-hmm. What's your take on that?
What, as far as the rumors?
No, as far as this whole Doomcock, Ryan Kennel, I
think Doomcock's last rumor video that came out was on George Lucas possibly coming back. Kathleen Kennedy not getting her contract renewed, being out the door. And the thing is, whether you believe any of the rumors that Doomcock reports on, he's just reporting on rumors. He's an entertainer. He's just a content creator, entertainer. It's nothing's official. He says all that in his videos. Whether you believe it or not, nobody knows and can say for a fact. And Ron even said this on his stream today. He doesn't know if Doomcock is making all this up. I mean, is it possible he is? Yeah, I guess it's possible. But it's also possible that these sources are actually legit, actually real, too. You also can't prove that. And Cameron Pasha, he actually made a really good tweet today, and he is in the business out there in Hollywood. He knows how all this stuff works, and from what he said in a Twitter post that he made today is, all the stuff that Doomcock's reporting on sounds legit to him on how things actually happen and go down, because he's been involved in all that stuff. So he sees it being at least a possibility of being true and accurate. Whether or not it is, nobody knows. One day we'll find out. One day we'll know. And at that point in time, you can then be like, okay, all Doomcock's sources were full of BS, or hey, I guess his sources were right. At some point in time, we're gonna know. But at this point in time, and Coach and I, we watch Doomcock's videos. We hear all the rumors and the speculation and all that sort of stuff, and there's a lot of them where we're even like, oh, I kind of find that hard to believe.
That one's not true.
but
Yeah.
it could be. We just don't know. So we do exactly what Doomcock says in his videos. We basically take it with a grain of salt, along with all the other rumors out there, because Doomcock's not the only one out there doing rumor videos, and neither is Mike Zero. There's a lot of other content creators that hit on these rumors and have clickbait titles and all that sort of stuff. That's just part of the YouTube game. It's all about getting clicks.
Don't take it personally, people.
Yeah.
A lot of people build their channels around that, and that's okay.
Yeah, and we don't. I mean, when you're putting content together, you want to put content together that people are going to want to click on, So that's just part of being a YouTube content creator. Yeah. And that brings up another thing. Gary, Jeremy, Doomcock, a lot of these big people, within this community, this is their livelihood. So,
yeah, that's a point that was brought up earlier. I highlighted it just a minute ago. Somebody had said that they referred to Doomcock's channel as a money-making machine or something to that effect, and somebody took a shot at his money-making machine, and they got a response from him. If that's what's happening here, I don't know how much money any of these people make, and I don't care. I hope they do great. All of them. They may all be full-time YouTubers. We're not. We're not.
We have full-time jobs and careers.
This is like the outhouse of the Fandom Menace.
Yeah.
Right here. Yeah. But if money is getting involved, and this is something that you said earlier, Nick, and I think there's a lot of wisdom here. If money is involved and could be changed or manipulated or damaged or whatever, then tension is going to be high.
Yeah. 100%. And that's the thing. Another reason that Doomcock is probably irritated about all this is if people, especially within the same community he's a part of, are kind of going after him and his sources and the stuff that he kind of makes content on, that could potentially hurt his revenue, what he does to make money to be able to pay bills and put food on the table and, all that sort of stuff. So, I can understand that aspect of it, if that is even the case. I mean, that might not have anything to do with Doomcock being upset. Yeah. But when you get to the point of to the level that they're at, you can basically do the YouTube thing full time. And Doomcock doesn't just do rumor stuff all the time. And once again, Ryan Kennel pointed this out on his stream today. And I highly suggest you guys go watch that one as well.
Right.
But he pointed out, Doomcock's a very talented person. He sings, he does voices, all kinds of stuff on his live streams, and he does review stuff, and he doesn't just do rumor stuff, and we know Doomcock personally, and we know that a lot of this stuff, these rumors, he has sat on for a while until he got confirmation from a couple other people that he feels like he can trust. Now, again, does that make any of this true? No, it doesn't. But, me personally, I don't think that Doomcock is just sitting around just making this up and pulling it out of thin air. I do believe that there is somebody feeding him some bit of information. I don't think he's just making it up.
Can I interject?
Yeah.
A thought there. I'm with you, and I don't think personally, I don't think that Doomcock is creating narrative to try to spin it positive. You see where I'm going with that?
Yeah,
Because in order to inspire hope, because I have hope. No matter what happens with Lucasfilm, no matter what happens with Kathy Kennedy, whether she gets fired or not, or whatever happens, I love Star Wars and will always have a hope that we can get it fixed, no matter what, because that's how much I love it. You know what I mean? And we kind of take on the whole, it doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what Disney and Lucasfilm, the current regime, does to Star Wars. They can't take away the Star Wars that we love. They can't. They can't. We've got it forever.
Yeah. And I do see, I've heard this multiple times on different content creators streams and stuff where people are like, I can't even watch the OT anymore because I'm like, oh, I think about the sequel trilogy.
That's truly sad.
Yeah.
And
I
hate that.
And I hate the sequel trilogy. I despise those movies, the decisions that they made. We just had Tim Rose on here this last Saturday night. He also was not.
Tim Rose, for those of you who don't know, is the only man who ever played Admiral Akbar here at Echo Base Network.
Yep, in Return of the Jedi, and he was in Force Awakens and The Last Jedi.
And
he wasn't happy. So a lot of people aren't happy, but I can separate that. I can separate all that and keep it separate from the original trilogy movies. I'll always love those movies. They're my number one favorite movies of all time. I've grown up with them as far back as I can remember. I want Star Wars to be good again. We don't have our heads in the sand. We're not happy with Disney. We're not happy with the leadership Kathleen Kennedy's done. We're not happy with the agendas, the identity politics, all the stuff that they're trying to put in here, the forced diversity, all that sort of stuff. We're not happy with all that stuff either. But we're gonna call that stuff out when it comes out. But we're also gonna talk about the stuff that we love, the stuff that we think that they're doing right, moving in the right direction, just because we want it to. I mean, if we just give up, then there's definitely not any chance of it getting any better with us being involved and having any part in trying to help get it to be better.
Well, as a YouTube content creator, I think it's best if you just be who you are. Just be who you are. And you and I can't do the negative thing all the time because we won't give anybody content because we'll get sick of it. We don't enjoy doing that.
Yeah, it gets exhausting after a while to just trash.
So we'll hit that
Disney all the time.
It's kind of like a bad ex-girlfriend. We'll hit that, then we'll go away for several months, then we'll come back and.
Yeah.
Bad joke. All right.
And in the you want to go ahead and hit that?
Yeah, sure. Interesting choice of words. The Nerdporeal life form, one of our members, hail brother, respect each other, form positive relationships, make others happy, and pursue what makes you happy. That's what it means to be a Nerdporeal. Be adults. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. And don't take things personally if you can. If you can. So, and another super chat here from Connor Fuller, another one of our members. No commentary on these other channels as I don't know them, but EBN, no egos, and community first attitude keeps me here. Hail EBN. Well, thank you, Connor. We appreciate that, bro.
Thanks, Connor.
You are Echo Base Network, and this video is for you. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, there's a lot of people, Nick, who've been, or some people, I'm not going to say a lot of people, there's some people that have been highly critical of, and I'm not talking about Ryan Kennel. I know he was just critical about content creators who release stuff on rumors and spinning things positive and creating false hope for people. So yeah, where do we go from here? Like, with all these content creators.
I mean, I know Jeremy put a tweet out, said he would host a stream between Ron and Doomcock and stuff. And
now initially we thought, hey, that needs to be private. I know a lot of you think that needs to be private.
And it should have been, all this should have been private and not put out in public. I mean, like Jeremy said in his stream earlier, the people that despise and don't like this community are eating this up. I mean, I think freaking Matt Jarbo's live right now talking about it.
See, that's another thing that I wanted to talk about was now all of us are being attacked from outsiders because all of this is making people who are in the Fandom Menace look bad.
Yeah.
Like this is not one of those proud moments. Look at us, but this kind of thing happens. And that's the unfortunate thing is you got people on the sideline sitting there waiting for any little slip up. And as soon as that slip up occurs, they're pouncing. And we even like some of those people. That are on the outside of our little bubble that we've got. And they're just, they're sitting there waiting for any slip ups so they could post an attack and poke and prod and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, because just recently we had all the Mecha Random and Midnight's Edge crap that went down, and it was a huge mess. And now it's just like Jeremy said, it's embarrassing, and people are literally laughing at all this.
Yeah.
I definitely hope that in the end, cooler heads prevail. Everybody get some sleep tonight. Link up tomorrow, talk things out. Whether they do it publicly, privately, whatever. I mean, it's all out in the public now. If they talk about it privately, everybody's going to be asking people are going to be asking questions. At this point, people want to know what inquiring minds want to know. At this point, after anything that happens beyond this, like, what happened? Did they talk? What was said? All that sort of stuff.
So I wanted it to be the mature part of me wanted it to be private in the beginning, and then a tweet here, a tweet there. Jeremy coming out saying I'll host a stream and be neutral.
Yeah.
And if Jeremy says he would be neutral, then I'll take him at his word because That's what we always say about Jeremy, is that you could believe everything he says because you don't ever have to second guess Jeremy, because he always tells you the first guess. Like, and I think they're all like
I think
that,
it would be hard for him to be neutral, though.
It,
I mean, if
yeah,
there was some back and forth, and
especially
I'm sure
if Doomcock is getting the better of Ryan Kittle.
Yeah, I'm sure he would want to chime in. I think it'd be hard, but I don't know. Maybe not. I could be wrong. But
I don't want people that are here. Like I've seen a couple people post that are hurting tonight for Doomcock to feel like nobody's loving Doomcock, because we certainly don't feel that way. Like we love the guy. He's done a tremendous amount for us.
I mean, he was the narrator in our first ever feature film documentary, and he did a great job. He probably didn't even agree with everything that we were saying in that documentary.
Yeah.
There's parts in there he was probably like, "Oh God," like, "Oh, I don't agree with this." And something else I was going to bring up is, Doomcock was a very on that same train that Jeremy and Ryan and Gary and all them are on. It wasn't till recently, I think, with the end of Mando season 2, where Doomcock started to have a little bit of change of tune and start to have a little bit of hope.
Exactly. Do you guys remember?
Star Wars?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Do you remember how it felt when we first heard Doomcock being positive? And we were like, what? It totally blindsided so many of us. You and I thought we had the market cornered on the whole positivity thing.
Yeah.
And he's just like, no, I got that.
Yeah.
That was, but it was refreshing because if Doomcock of all people believes there's a chance for Star Wars to be saved, then wow, that's like a really awesome thing. So Step Bro here says, then stop fence sitting and defend him. What's to be neutral about? Kennel was out of order. We're not calling any of that stuff. Yeah. That's not what we're doing, and we said that in the beginning. So I appreciate you commenting and being here and telling us to stop, but no. Thank you though.
Yeah, we're not here to like take sides, because like we said, we like all these people. We have our own personal thoughts and opinions
that I'm not saying right here,
but
out loud.
But we're not here to put that out there, because it's just ultimately it doesn't matter. Who cares what we think?
It's not about who started it, or we have our opinions and our thoughts on that.
I will say this. I think the whole situation could have been handled a lot differently. I think a lot of people involved could have done things a lot differently to avoid this. Well, like I said in the beginning of this, to anybody that wasn't here in the beginning, I think Doomcock was probably more hurt that the people he considers his friends not really kind of speaking up in defense of him, and getting at least Ryan to clarify his comments and that sort of thing. I think that's what he was probably most hurt about. And again, that's just my opinion. I haven't talked to Doomcock. He didn't tell me that. That's just if I'm putting myself in his shoes, if that was to happen, and Coach was on another stream and people were trashing me and Coach just sat there, I'd kind of probably be kind of irked a little bit at Coach.
Yeah. I can't remember the quote. I think it was Benjamin Franklin. I am probably way off, but he said something about my country, right or wrong, but still my country. And what he was saying was he was going to defend the country, whether the country was right or wrong. Didn't matter. Yeah. That's how I am with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, I'm going to defend you. I'll tell you you're wrong, dude. Like, you shouldn't have done that. But like publicly, if people are coming after, nope. I'm with Nick. Sorry. Yeah. We've been best friends for 30 plus years. And that's That's just, there's a little bit of loyalty there, and I'm with you. I would like to see all of us kind of get back to that.
Yeah, and Gary and Doomcock, they do the Inquisition together, and that's a great Sunday night stream. They switch it up on whose channels it's on every single week. They have great conversations on there. I'd hate to see all that, go away and no longer exist or happen because of all this. Well, like I said, I think if all of them kind of got together and kind of hash things out, I think there's people probably find that there's a lot of misunderstanding because Jeremy even said it in his stream. There's people that weren't even involved who was tagging people and quoting stuff that wasn't even said. People that were just making stuff up that didn't even happen or wasn't even actually said, just to kind of stir the pot, and cause more drama, more fighting, and that sort of stuff. And that's why communication is always key. If something goes down, reach out to the person that actually did it. Don't go out on Twitter and talk to all these other people. Just go directly to the source. Like, and Ryan, I know I saw his tweet. He said he never got anything from Doomcock where Doomcock was trying to reach out to him to be like, hey bro, like what's up with that? Why are you taking shots at me or whatever, But also, I don't even know if he really even knows who Ryan Kennel is.
Well, Doomcock responded to him.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, there's a whole Twitter response on all this, and and when you get into that, you make a small little poke, then the other person makes, a little jab or poke, and then you one up that, and then the other person comes in and one ups that, and then all these other people get involved. They start chiming in on it, and then at the end of it, it's a huge forest fire, of a mess.
Right.
So, I really hope those guys, like I said, talk, hash things out.
Well, let's hit these super chats real quick. Bellow Triggerfish, please stay positive and stay the way you are. We are, you are Star Wars fans. I see what you did there, Bellow. I see what you did there. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you very much. Debbie Young, Mama Bear says, in what? ITA? I don't know. What is ITA? I love Star Wars for what it has given me, and The Mandalorian has given me more hope. This community loves all opinions, and all are welcome. Thank you so much, Debbie. You are absolutely correct on that point. And we have another super chat, a $50 Canadian super chat from Tumblr90. Hail, Tumblr90. Thank you, brother. Lord Doomcock is an awesome guy, and I support him 100% and have I mentioned I love this community, EBN. Thank you very much, bro.
Thanks, Tumblr.
That.
And big shout out to Tumblr90. He's been a huge supporter
big
us.
Supporter.
And,
all of you guys.
And we appreciate it. We appreciate all you guys.
Yep. So
did you have another one?
No. Were you gonna kind of pick back up where you were, or I was?
Yeah. I was just gonna say. Actually, I don't remember what I was going to say. I had something in mind.
So let me give you this thought. And I saw in the comments just a moment ago, I said something to Step Bro in the chat that's here with us right now. And we're glad you're here, Step Bro. He said something in chat just a few minutes ago. Here. He called Doomcock viewers retards, talking about Ryan Kennel, no matter what Kennel says. You want to kind of shoot on that? Because I'll say this: if Ryan Kennel said all of Doomcock's viewers are that word, we're his viewers, So I'm not. This is not me supporting RK Outpost, but as far as your comment goes, I have to, because I don't think that's what he said. I think what Ryan Kennel said was, if you believe all of the rumors, I think that's what he said, Nick. I might be.
Well, so in Friday Night Tights, I don't think he was real clear, and I think that's where the misunderstanding came from. And I can see that people took it that way. So I completely understand that. And
let me just interject this: if that's what he said, then that's wrong.
Yeah, but he came out the video today clarifying that he wasn't talking about Doomcock's viewers. He was talking about people that take what Doomcock says is fact. After, and again, he said after the source had been wrong so many times. And I guess he's referring to when people said Kathleen's fired, she's done, but then she got renewed for 3 more years and all that. So I think that's what he's referring to. Again, I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, for the Friday Night Tights video is over on Nerdrotic Live. Ron Kennel over on RK Outpost. He did a stream today where he talked about it. You guys can watch those videos and get some clarification, because I don't want to put words in their mouth or misrepresent or
and I didn't watch. I didn't watch that video, and I only saw the clip of him on Friday Night Tights one time. Somebody posted it on Twitter, and I saw that clip one time, and it did raise my antenna. I was like, "Whoa." But I didn't go back and dissect it word for word. So, but I'm seeing a lot of people in the chat right here that are saying that is, in fact, what he said. He was meaning, if you believe Doomcock or whatever. And I'm like, wow.
Yeah. And I will say this, I know a lot of people, I know a lot of the criticism I've seen out there that people are giving Ryan is he should have just been cryptic and not said Doomcock's name at all. If he hadn't, none of this probably would have happened. If he would have just said, people that are talking rumors and stuff, and just kind of left it at that. But he mentioned Doomcock directly, and Ryan even said in his stream, he says, I understand why Doomcock's mad, because I did take a shot at him, and his sources, So Ryan,
he admitted saying, I took a shot at him. And,
yeah.
And he didn't apologize for it then. He just said, I took a shot at him. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Well, then it is what it is. Yeah. They don't have to like each other. So what? Or whatever.
And I don't think Ryan's like, I don't know. I don't think that he's trying to. I don't think they've ever really had any interaction, anyways. So I don't think that it's like they're close or talk regularly or tag each other in tweets and all that sort of stuff or go on streams together. But I mean, there's content creators me and Coach don't care for and support, but we but we don't ever mention them publicly.
No.
We don't ever, just because that would just cause all kinds of drama. So we don't even mention other content creators. I mean, there's other content creators in our own community that we don't really care for, but we don't ever tell people not to watch them or they're full of crap or
and we know that there's some content creators that don't care for us.
Yeah, that's just how it goes. I guarantee you, we got people in this chat right now that don't like Doomcock at all, don't like Jeremy, don't like Gary. You know,
And some of you right now, because we're not saying what you're wanting us to say, you're not liking us.
yeah, yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. Like we said at the beginning of this, we have had interactions with all these people. All these people have been on our stream. All these people have been very respectful to us. We don't have anything bad to say about any of these people. So, you know, it is what it is. We put a tweet out tonight and said, you know, regardless of how this goes down or how all this ends, you know, we like all these people, and we're still gonna, you know, watch their content and support them, and still invite them to come on the channel, and all that sort of stuff. So it's unfortunate, but you know, stuff like this happens.
Yes, it does.
It's life.
We got another super chat here from Ishan Kumar. He says, hello from New Delhi, India. Just popped
hello.
in while distracting myself at work. I appreciate what you all do here for Star Wars, as well as what Doomcock does as well. Two sides of the same coin. Well, thank you very much, sir. We appreciate that. So, wow, guys, I feel kind of bad for what I'm going to ask you guys to do. Something we typically do on our Saturday night shows when we like poll people or whatever. And if we had our mod team in the house, like in full force.
Oh yeah.
If they were in full force, we would use Nightbot and do a poll and all that kind of stuff. So just curious, Nick, if you don't think I need to do this, then shut me down, please. But if you are somebody who has watched this and you're not guessing, you have very strong feelings about this. If you are all in on a side of one, I want to kind of know. I kind of want to know the temperature of the room. We got 225 people in the room. If you are somebody who says Doomcock is in the right here, give me a number 1 right now in chat. Just once. And please only do it once. Like, I'm a Doomcock fanatic. 11111.
Yeah.
So here comes the one.
And
so
while the ones come in,
yep.
and while the ones come in, I will say this: when we first started this channel, Doomcock took time out to actually come into a private StreamYard with us and talk to us when we were getting our channel off the ground.
We got Doomcock unblocked by Shatner.
Yeah. Gary from Nerdrotic has done the same thing for us in the beginning. Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers has done the same thing. So like we said, we consider all these people friends.
All right. So should I even ask like an opposing question?
Yeah. Because there's probably a lot of people that didn't even put anything in here. I knew there was going to be a 69.
There's always a 69.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. So now that we got the ones, if you guys are kind of on the side of Ryan and feel that he was.
Can you say Ryan and Jeremy? Can you do that?
Well, Jeremy wasn't really involved. He got drug into it.
Yeah.
He was trying to stay out of it, you know, and I think the same thing with Gary. And that might have been why Gary didn't say anything in the Friday Night Tights, because he didn't want to get involved in that, because Doomcock is a friend. He just didn't want to get in the middle, but he's also friends with Ryan. So, but I don't know. Again, I haven't talked to Gary. I don't know what Gary's thinking.
We got a $2.99 super chat from Debbie Young. ITA is I totally agree. Well, I didn't even know that, Debbie.
So I didn't either.
Tim Motley, $10. I don't want to knock Friday Night Tights, but sometimes when you're surrounded by your boys, you get emboldened to say things. At times, they're all a little guilty of that. EBN 100% open-minded, objective, stay true. Well, I appreciate that. We're definitely, Nick and I don't agree on everything. That's the unique thing about us, is that there's two of us all the time. We don't always agree, but we welcome everybody's opinion, and we don't take anything personally.
And we don't agree with everything that all these people involved say and do all the time either.
No,
no, but
we do not.
But they're all...
every one of them has made some videos that I thought that I didn't like.
Yeah,
so it's all good. We got another super chat here from Chris Nimitz. Jeremy was some time ago in Doomcock's house and told since then Doomcock is his friend.
Yeah,
I believe that.
Yep, 100%. And while we're going through those, for anybody that feels that Ryan didn't do anything wrong and Doomcock shouldn't be upset or anything, and you guys are kind of on Ryan's side, put a 2 in the chat because we gave Doomcock some 1 so we can kind of see that. And while Coach is reading that, we'll see.
Interesting thought from Commandant VHS. I love your image, man. I told you that the other night.
Yeah, that's awesome.
$2 super chat. People against cancel culture are now for it. Wow.
Yeah, Ryan did say in his stream today, Bionic Belly Button, she was over there in Ryan's stream. He did say, anybody that loves Doomcock and still watches him, you're still welcome here. So
yeah, I hope that's not accurate.
Yeah, I don't think
I get what you're saying. Like I understand what you're saying. It's kind of like a lot of college guys, a lot of teenagers go off to college and they're all anti-abortion until they get a girl pregnant.
Yeah.
And then they're all of a sudden they're for it. Well, second thought. But I hope that's not accurate. I really do. All of the numbers were look. We had some 2s come in. We had some 2s come in.
A Dag Outlaw 46-2, one of my favorite Tool songs. First one I learned how to play on guitar.
Yep. I hear you, Rafiki. I hear you. Gary has dealt with real clashes between people during his life, and this is frivolous to him, I am sure.
Yeah, and like Jeremy said, a lot of them probably think, and a lot of them have very different mindsets over this whole thing. Like Doomcock's mindset is he feels hurt, upset that people are taking shots at him and his own people that he calls friends didn't stick up or defend him or get clarification or anything. It's sort of like the Snyder Cut thing that Geeks and Gamers put on when Zack Snyder came on the stream and kind of took a shot at Geeks and Gamers, and everybody sat there and didn't say anything. All the fans were upset at them for that. And it's sort of the same thing. Like, people are upset at Gary, and Doomcock kind of feels hurt that Gary didn't step up and say anything. And again, I haven't talked to Gary. I don't know why he didn't say anything. Maybe he just didn't want to get involved. Maybe he just didn't want to. Maybe he was taken by surprise on all that and really didn't know what to say. Maybe he was kind of caught up, like, oh man, and just didn't know what to say in the moment. Because shortly after, the subject matter changed and went off on another topic.
If I'm not mistaken, the clip of that was cut out of the Friday night show.
Oh yeah, I heard somebody talking about that. That Gary might have clipped that out of the Friday Night Tykes show on Nerdrotic Live.
Yeah,
I can't confirm that, but
somebody did tell us that.
Yeah.
So Super Nate with a $5 super chat. My nerdy home had a massive false flagging happen to her, and she got temporarily suspended off YouTube, all for defending Ryan. Well, that's wrong.
Yeah, so
That's very unfortunate.
yeah, and see that's the other thing.
He meant Twitter. Thank you, Super
Yeah,
Nate.
yeah,
You
yeah,
didn't have to
Twitter.
send another super chat, man. But thank you.
I knew what Super Nate was referring to because that was the other thing. And the thing is, I don't personally believe that Doomcock was a part of that. But the thing is, when you have these Doomcock, Gary, Jeremy, those are three really big YouTube channels. I mean, in the grand scheme of YouTube, they're really not that big. But in this community, those are big YouTube channels. And they have a huge following, and they have a lot of loyal people that back them. So when they get attacked, those people will go after other people. And it's not anything on the content creator's part that's orchestrating it. That's just their loyal fan base that's feels like they need to go in there and defend and attack these other people,
Right.
And that's just part of it. So yeah, all the false flagging stuff, that's a bunch of BS nonsense. People shouldn't be doing that for sure. But I don't think that that any of the content creators had anything to do with that.
Wendy Vega, group hug, life is short. Darth Dread, let's move on. And you know what we could move on to? Saturday night. You guys should come here to Echo Base Network when we have the most prolific Star Wars writer, arguably. Alan Dean Foster will be here, ladies and gentlemen. We just had Tim Rose. That's a great distraction from all of the Jerry Springer YouTube, Twitter drama. Yeah. Let's actually celebrate some Star Wars and have a good time with it.
And Ken Flint, were we going to try to reach out and get him and Alan Dean Foster?
We're looking into that. Yes, we are. Degaz Rune with a $5 super chat. I'm okay with people not believing the rumors. I mean, they are rumors. However, Doomcock has been correct many times in the past. He has a good track record.
Yeah. And a lot of people argue that, and again, I don't know Doomcock's sources. I don't know, like a lot of people say that he just gets his information off of 4chan and Reddit, and he doesn't really have any real sources. It's all just fake, maybe, but I don't know. And guess what? Neither do you. So the thing is, it's all individual, whether you choose to believe it or not. I listen to them. I find them interesting. I don't believe all of them. I hope a lot of them come true, but, I don't take it and be like, oh my God, this is actually happening,
Yeah.
But, it's entertainment. It's entertaining. And his videos are entertaining and funny,
Yep. Ron Kennel.
Hail Ron Kennel.
That's a lie. Nothing has been cut. It's all public. Okay.
Yeah. We said that we could not confirm that. That's just what we saw.
It's a shame that so many people are just listening to the lies being spread instead of actually listening to what I said. Have a good night, guys. Well, thank you for coming in and speaking that, man.
Yeah, and I don't know if you were here, Ron, or not, but we talked about the stream you did today and pointed people to go over there and listen to it, because you did give a lot of clarification.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And as he's part of this whole grouping of people, we hope everything works out, and we hope you don't lose any sleep, any of you, over any of this. So we hope everything's okay.
Because like we also said, at the end of the day, we like all these people. We've streamed with all these people. We don't have anything bad to say about any of these people, and we hate the infighting. At the end of the day, it's probably a lot of misunderstanding going on. Hopefully, they can all get together, chat, have a conversation about it, hash things out, and squash it, come back stronger, better. Well,
I do have one negative that I could really throw out there, though. I will say this. I'll drop a bomb right here. Ryan Kennel, Doomcock, Gary, and Jeremy, all four of them, they should be ashamed for the language that they use. That's right.
N-O, N-O, no, 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 no. N-O, N-O, no, 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 no. N-O, N-O, no, 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 no. N-O, N-O, no, no, no.
That's right. I hope you can't sleep.
Hey, I freaking hate that song too, guys.
Oh, it's what we do. It's what we
Yeah.
do.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, if you guys got any thoughts, comments on this,
Yep.
You know.
We just wanted, look, everybody's talking about it. So we thought,
everybody's
Let's just-
asking us about it, wanting us
us,
to, yeah, wanting to know
let's
our
just
thoughts.
create a place. Fired, coach, fired. I've been fired before.
Yeah. I think we've all been fired before.
Yeah. Yep.
I was like freaking.
Man, you've been fired more than anybody I know.
I was like freaking Ice Cube on Friday. I got fired on my day off one time.
Yeah.
On my day off. Man, how'd you get fired on your day off?
Pokemon 99. That is a great image. We are EBN. Love you guys and Doomcock. Ryan, rough, but I love him too. Well, thank you, Pokemon. We appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Well, guys, look, it is 2:00 in the morning where I am. So I am going to call it a night, and we will be back tomorrow, where, ironically enough, we will be talking about some of the rumors, since we typically don't do that.
Yeah.
That's something that we had pre-planned, and
Yeah.
we're going to have a conversation about the rumors and talk about, do we even want this rumor to happen? So,
Yeah.
anyways,
So just to give you guys a little background on this. So me and Coach literally never wanted to do the whole rumor thing because, we think a lot of it's probably a lot of BS, and we're like, there's no confirmation. You can't confirm it. For all we know, it could be fake news. Why are we going to waste our time doing comment on stuff that might not even be true? But, it is the YouTube game. It is all about clicks and getting clicks, and that sort of stuff. So what we decided we're going to do is we're just going to mention them and kind of give our thoughts on that rumor. So we're not going to be reporting rumors. We're really just going to be reviewing rumors and kind of giving our thoughts, what we think are the percentages of it being true or false, of actually happening or not. And we've mentioned Doomcock's rumors before, and yes, we've got comments in the comment section of the videos. Be like, but why are you attacking Doomcock? We're not attacking Doomcock. Doomcock's our friend.
that's happened multiple times with us.
Multiple times.
When we've done a video about the Doomcock rumor. I say multiple times. I make it sound like it's been a lot. We've probably done it 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Where we did a video discussing the rumor. And we don't believe the rumor, so we're attacking Doomcock.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's not what we're doing.
Yeah. We're like, we are literally just talking about the rumor. We're not attacking Doomcock. Doomcock's our friend. Just like everybody else involved in this whole thing is, we consider friends. So.
Yep.
But yeah, so that's kind of what we're gonna do, and we had this planned last week before any of this stuff happened.
Well, look,
that
what else are we gonna do? There's nothing happening in Star Wars.
Yeah, Star Wars news.
We can only talk about Omega so much.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bad Batch.
Did you know that Nick loves Omega? Did you know that?
No, I hate that character.
There's proof.
No, I hate that character.
There's more proof.
Yeah, I hate Omega.
There's more proof.
I think I'd rather watch Jar Jar in the Phantom Menace
There's more
than
proof.
Omega.
Actually, you know, this only proves one thing. Coach loves Photoshop.
Yeah, it does definitely prove that.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna get good at Photoshop and start putting
Oh, shoot.
memes with Coach not having ever seen Deep Space Nine or something.
Oh, why you got to do that, man? We've got 200 people in here on the 2:00 a.m. stream, and you got to hit me with that?
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
Yeah,
That's love.
a lot of the folks in here are probably over across the pond.
Look, everybody leaves. Coach has never seen Deep Space Nine. I'm out.
Yeah.
The Jedi Rifster, don't do it, Coach. It's a trap.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got another super chat. Orville Nation with
Hell,
$5.
PJ.
The reality of what's going on at Lucasfilm is a very fluid situation. Doomcock is not wrong. That being said, KK is a very protected person.
Yeah, and they actually mentioned that in the Friday Night Tight show, that where Ryan was saying that stuff. They were actually talking about, you know, how much power she actually does have in Hollywood and how many friends and stuff that they have. And that's one of the other reasons why, you know, they find it hard to believe that Kathleen Kennedy's going anywhere. I do think that she's probably going to be out come this fall at the end of her contract. I don't think they're going to fire her. I think they're just not going to renew her contract. She's not going to get fired. But you know, I don't know what's going to happen. You know, only time will tell. Eventually, at some point in time, we're all going to know. We're all going to find out.
John Wayne drinks SJW's tears. I have seen this person before. He says, "Howdy,
love it.
Howdy from a fellow Alabama native, Nick. I've been watching for a while and love y'all's content. I live in Huntsville, by the way. Roll Tide." Oh, I can't say that.
Roll Tide.
Sorry.
Oh, John Wayne, come on now.
You lost us there, bro. You lost us there.
Jeremy always gives us a hard time because we're Auburn fans.
Yeah,
he's an Alabama.
I graduated from Auburn, so yeah.
And Huntsville, that's up. That's not far from Huntsville,
south of
right?
Coleman.
Oh yeah, that's right, south of Coleman. Yeah. Yep.
Yes, I know Huntsville well. I know. I played disc golf at Wallace State Community College, so yes, I do. Great course.
And that's where we'd always go for the basketball tournaments.
Did you know, ladies and gentlemen, as we exit the stream, that Nick is an expert with Harry Potter?
Oh, no, not this.
Can I not do it?
No.
Come on, man. Everybody loves this. They've never seen it. We got a lot of new people here that have never seen. This is great.
All right.
All right, here we go. Yes.
Just for a funny laugh.
Last time.
This is just for you guys in the chat.
Just to end on a good note here. Good note.
It's not a good note.
We make fun of ourselves, or I make fun of Nick. So here we go. It's what I do best. And guys, we are UR Echo Base Network. We will see y'all next time. Thank you for coming in. Hope everything works itself out. Here we go. Voldemort versus Palpatine.
Who's Voldemort?
He really doesn't know, guys. It's okay. He really doesn't.
I don't know who that is. Is that an EU book?
This is a great moment in Echo Base Network history right now.
I don't read EU books. I've read very little. I have no idea who that is. I've never even heard of them.
I'm just going to let the chat go.
Bob says he doesn't know either.
This is so funny, dude.
Oh, Harry Potter? Oh, yeah. I definitely have not wasted my time on that crap.